Go ahead.
Right.
And as he's walking by her corner, the proverb says this, that he gave ear to this person, right? And it says, with her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the power of her lips, she forced him. Like literally, the words out of someone's mouth can force you to, if you give them room. So the point is, don't give them room. Don't even entertain
Right.
that mess.
Absolutely.
When you start entertaining that mess, then you can find yourself in messy situations. And especially if you got something good and you got something good, you don't want to have mess around it. So like whatever you got to do to avoid that, then so be it. But if you know how far you can go within a friendship before it becomes ugly or something tainted, then cool, you don't have them. But if you know that like these are just friends and I know the boundaries, I know the difference, and I'm not going to disrespect what I have and all those other things, then continue to develop. That's kind of the way I look at it.
I mean, it's and we talk about like discipline. I mean, the moment you see somebody, like, okay, I need to keep straight. Like we got eyes, we see things. It's just like I gotta stay disciplined. I know, and like you said, you gotta you maintain boundaries. You keep control. And you maintain those disciplines and boundaries. And like I said, if and funny times you said, if you have something good, I'm like, man, even if you got something bad, that's even more so. You got.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was coming back around to that because you really want to do it if you have something bad, because anything else,
now
to a hungry man sounds good.
Right. Now
you got a Ritz cracker? Let me get that.
It doesn't matter what. Like, I take that Ritz.
I tried the chitlins. I never liked chitlins before, but I'm starving.
I give you chitlins. Right. Chitterlings. Right.
Yeah, man. Do it. That's why I try to keep everything.
You gotta maintain.
Yeah.
I've been with my wife for going on 12 years, and I ain't never gave her no reason to think nothing but lovely thoughts about me.
Right. Because that's the main
I think that's the most important part too, right there, is not to always make them feel secure in that aspect.
Yeah.
And if you have if you have a good one, they're going to know that you're.
But this is what I was saying, and making them secure. You introduce them. That's what I was saying earlier. Like you introduce them to that person. You tell them where you met them and how you engage. You be completely open and honest and upfront and transparent all at the same time. And then that there shouldn't be no issue.
Right.
I agree.
I let my wife bring all the new people to ours because I know how I am. Because I know she gonna involve us with some positive energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I might involve us with some. It's a coin toss. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a coin toss who I might bring into our life. So at that point, I don't bring nobody in our life.
Well, I already know you trying to learn how to juke, so you know what you're going to introduce.
You just want to learn a new line dance. You're like, I just met this person because I'm trying to learn this new line dance. I'm trying to do that Sierra dance.
Hey, I'm thinking about taking me a line dance class too, though.
Really?
Yep, they got one right over here in Douglas County. I'll just see if I can take me a little line dance. It ain't never done I wanted to do though. But now that I'm old as hell, I might as well go,
It's not Sierra. Who is it? Who's Grant Hill's wife? What's her name?
Tamia,
that dance.
Oh yeah, I learned that. Yeah. I sure will.
I stay falling on my feet. Once you got that twist.
Where you at, anyways? Because all I see is trees in your background.
He always in the trees. He's always in the sticks. He's always in the woods.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, yeah, I'm in back. Well, I was about to curse. I'm in the backwoods of Georgia.
You stay in the sticks, but you could be in
one of
things I learned about Georgia or Atlanta area is you can go down the street and have this big old subdivision behind all these sticks, and it's like, man, I ain't even know
Right. Absolutely. Especially here now. Yeah, they building up everywhere. Everywhere.
I had I got a call well, it was an email. Then she called me about going out here to Griffin. They had like a rush job, and I was telling her that I wasn't gonna be in that area until next week, and then she was trying to negotiate with me. So usually it's like 125, but then she was like, "Well, we really need it." I was like, "But now you don't get that. I will give you 250." I said, "I'll be there in the morning."
So that's right. I'll be there in the morning.
I'll be there in the morning, so I'm gonna go get this. Well, I got 2 of them, so might be a $400 day.
Nice.
And I'll be home by 12 o'clock.
That's what I'm talking about. Your kids getting out early. Mine is getting out early for whatever reason. I don't.
If you don't hit no traffic, you'll be home by 12.
Right.
Oh, that's true. That's true, because I gotta go through Hampton, going to Griffin. Then I'm going to Hampton. Then I'm going home.
Yeah. Ooh, Griffin. Griffin is out there. Griffin is out there, especially compared to us. So welcome everybody. Mama Corey, Jeff. Thank you guys for rocking with it. Lisa, thank you guys for being here. I promise you, we're not late. We was just I was having an off-camera conversation that was getting deep, and I wanted my brothers to kind of be honest and just share without any restrictions.
AD was trying to hold y'all in suspense. That's what.
So we had a really good conversation. So we appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you share. Sharing is always caring. So let's see. So anybody watch the State of the Union address? Anybody watch the?
Man, I missed it, man.
Okay.
Don't worry. You go back to YouTube.
Right.
Old boy was on there too. I was like, man, I couldn't say it. Then I wanted to hear some more about Trump talking about black people adore him because they think that he's being discriminated against. I wanted to hear some more of that. You know what I'm
saying? He don't want to hear some more of that.
You know what?
Like the AI photos with the black groups. The AI.
Yeah, photos. I saw that. He sitting on the porch. He's sitting on the porch with the gangster shot, like he goes down there crouching down. Like, oh, look at it. They got Trump down there crouching. When's the last time you see Trump crouching? Right. Oh,
you know what gets me is watching the Speaker of the House sitting behind there, with Butterface just sitting there.
Oh yeah,
some of the stuff is legitimately funny, and he going not trying to laugh. Like, how are you going to sit there? Like, you got to really just be that disconnected to.
I mean, can we keep it 100? They do it on both sides. When Trump starts saying stuff, Nancy just be sitting there like, yeah, I did. And then it's funny when you watch when they do the pan of the house, you see like, of course, one side getting up clapping, the other side just sitting there like, are we done? Are you done? Are we through? Are you done? Are we through? You got more to say? Lies. Who was that called? Was that during the state? That wasn't during the State of the Union.
That was Obama.
They called Obama. They called him a liar. Secret Service should have jumped on him. Shouldn't that be? You can't just be yelling out stuff like that when the boss is talking to this man.
But they ain't never called no other president in the history of the State of the Union lies for in public. Like, come on now, man. Hey, this Negro, we can't just give him the same respect that we gave all these other presidents.
No, absolutely.
We got to cut up some kind of way. No. He black. He can't get that type of respect. We got to show out some kind of way.
You see, Rob was like, but what in the world?
Somebody go get that Negro a slice of watermelon. Come on.
Oh, not the slice. Rod said, but what in the world would there be to clap with Trump? Come on now. They always got something. All right, Jeff said, Mike Johnson cracked me up. You're right. Exactly, Jeff. Mike with the snake eye. He clapped one time for something. I forgot what Trump, what Biden said. He clapped a little bit.
They got to stay neutral though, man.
Come on, sir.
They can't show no love for the other side. Then they'll be talking about.
That's so crazy.
Why not?
Yeah, it's always. It doesn't matter what. And then that goes both ways. I know if we show any support, they might win the next election round. All right. So let's go ahead, pull this wheel up.
So
Can
you know what happened to me last night? You know what happened to me last night?
What's that?
What happened? What happened, bro?
So you know, on the topic, there's one waitress at the place I shoot pool at. She's not a waitress there anymore. Hasn't been in a while. She was there sitting at the bar. I wanted to go close my tab out, and she sees her. Oh, she was, hey, Larry. I'm like, hey, what's up, Mega? And then she was like, man, look at you. You look good, right? Talk about the weight loss.
See, that was you got to give it a stiff on. You got to give it a stiff on.
She was talking about the weight loss. Right? And then she said, "Oh yeah, you look good, right?" And I was like, "So you trying to say I was looking bad before?" And then she had to clean it up. Well, you can carry weight, but you look good now. And then I'm like, "All right." And then she tried to grab my arm and everything. Like, what's this? I'm like,
women's bank.
I was like this. I was like,
you need to Heisman her.
Right.
You need to hit her Heisman.
I was like this. I was like,
You gave it a shake.
It's like, all right, nice seeing you. And it was walked off. Like, come on. Like, it was I was telling Ryan, it was like one of the best compliments since the weight loss I had to date. But I was like, you know what? That's just trying to Jedi mind trick me to tell me I can start eating whatever I want. Nah, I still got work to do. I'm like, I'm not done yet. I got work to do.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Larry, don't entertain that lady. Don't entertain that lady compliment no more.
Man, you got to hit her with the C.
I was like,
trying to take your 20 plus years.
Yeah, don't let.
I hit her with the Beyonce. I hit her with the Beyonce and stuff. Like,
what she wants you to do is, hey, Larry, what she wants you to do is hit her with that view. That's what she wants you to do. Don't do it, Larry. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Larry. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Hey,
if any dude hits any woman with Beyonce, she's gonna be like, "There's something wrong with him. I'm gonna leave him alone."
Right? I walked away unscathed because there was a guy standing there clearly trying to like put his bid in and stuff, and I was like, "Dude, don't be intimidated. I'm off the market."
Right, you good? Come on in.
Yeah, I go to Will. Let's get off that subject.
That's
you don't want to bring up a happy home.
Don't break up the happy home.
Yeah, let's get off that subject. We got your back, Miss Banks. We got your back, Miss Banks.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Thomas? Go ahead, say.
Why is it when you're off the market that like there's a dude clearly trying to get with you, but there's a dude that's clearly taken? Why you mess with the dude that's clearly taken versus you ain't gonna, It's because I got a whole bunch of theories. We'll have another show about that.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, hit it, Knee.
Hit me with it, Knee.
Spin that wheel.
It's spinning.
Baby spinning.
Why is Chris Rock always in my head when
Baby spinning. Baby spinning. Oh, college versus non-college. College.
What it say?
Education. College versus non-college. College versus non-college.
So I always ask people this question when I'm teaching a class. I say, would you rather learn from someone who has book knowledge or experience? 99.9% of the people say experience.
Right.
But we limit, a lot of times we don't feel adequate enough with our experiences. Right. So we feel like we have to go to the place to learn, which is not a bad thing. Because I'm going to tell you, after getting my degree, I can see there's some value to it. Right. But the reality is we got to understand that our experiences are valuable and learn how to teach those in a way to people so that people can hear. A lot of times when you go to college, college is good, but it doesn't give you what you need for life a lot of times. So experience is always, but going to college taught me a lot of new things. I'm writing this chapter with Dr. Rollins, call it Dr. Rollins in public, but we're writing this book chapter. We've written multiple book chapters before, but this one now I'm like, dang, I got to get research for it. I can't just talk from out the side of my neck. I got to actually talk with sense and put some of this stuff behind it. So anyways, I think that having both is good. There's a value to both of them if you can know how to use them, but you got to learn how to use both of them.
Right.
Sorry, I took up most of the time, but go ahead.
No, you good. I mean, I'll just say real quick, as a half educated, college educated, college is important as long as you have purpose and focus, that what you want to learn and what you're trying to get out of it. Just have a goal in mind, not just to go. Have a goal in mind of what you're trying to get out. I think that's the main thing, because people miss out, can't find jobs because I think they don't go into it having a goal in mind. I want to shoot it to Kaneem. I want Kaneem and Larry to talk about, because I know Larry's a college graduate. Kaneem, any college education or time in?
I'm a high school
as well.
Yeah, but I did go to college. I got an associate degree in industrial mechanics, but what I would say is about that, college is twofold, man. I mean, if you go there specifically like for blue collar trades, you don't need college. If you're going for something other than a blue collar trade, you're going for a white collar trade, then I think you need to go and learn the fundamentals and the theory of what you're going to try to make a career out of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as blue collar, I think it's experience. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be a plumber, electrician, HVAC, carpenter, mechanic, anything like that, college I don't think is necessary. But if you're going to be human resources, office management, business administration, something like that, you need to know the doctor, lawyer, you need to know the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't going to get it. Experience ain't going to get you where you need to be.
Absolutely. Okay.
With one of those trades. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all I got. Go ahead.
Gotcha. David Dixon asks, is meeting college girls a valid goal?
Yeah.
Well, I did meet my wife in college. So
look at that. Hey, here we go. Find your wife.
There it is. But what I do have to say is college isn't for everyone.
Okay.
But as the Kaneem alluded to, those that are doing trades. But I recently met one of the kids I used to coach in basketball, and he's the same age as my son. So I'm like, oh, so you're in your senior year too right now? And he was like, no, I'm a freshman, right? But he went in the normal year, not normal year, the year that he should have went to college, and it wasn't for him at that time. Right. And he took years of like, all right, let me get into the workforce, and take time myself to really figure out who I am. And he's like, yeah, coach, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm taking creative writing classes. I'm doing this. And like, just to hear him talk now, he wasn't ready 4 years ago. He was ready now for it. And I was like, man, I'm actually want to see what kind of work you put out. I was like, you got any content right now? He said, not yet, coach, but I will. So,
okay.
Yeah. So, yep.
Hey, Sam, good morning.
It's interesting that when you think about going to school and college, we know that it's kind of mandatory that you go if you want to get a decent career or find your way. But I like the idea of finding your way, and even if you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to learn business stuff. You got to go to school. You can't just roll into entrepreneurship. Right. You can't. There's some things, or you can learn it the hard knock way. Right. Where you just get out there and start doing it, lose a bunch of money and figure it out. But
sounds like my story.
You're gonna have to get some education somewhere.
Right.
And education doesn't always come from school, from a college.
So I learned how the world impart.
Especially nowadays.
Right.
You can go out and get certified and stuff quickly. Right. Online, and different other things. But I mean, if we're talking college or we're talking education, you definitely got to be educated. Right. And anything that you do, you got to get education.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it be formal or informal, you got to get educated.
Yeah.
All right.
Larry.
Yes, sir.
Spin that wheel.
I got you, brother.
They be spinning. All right.
Larry, this is your topic.
Here we go.
Oh, how much water are you drinking? How much water are you drinking?
So what it is, the amount of water you're supposed to consume is half your body weight in ounces.
Okay.
So,
Damn.
They do say, if you're drinking half gallon, that's okay. That's definitely some discipline. But if you like me, 220 pounds, I mean, I have to consume 2 half gallons of water.
Right. That's a gallon.
Wait, I'm at half.
Yeah, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
I meant to say 2 gallons. 2 gallons.
2 gallons. That's what I thought you were saying, Larry. I got you, brother.
I'm going to say 2 gallons. 2 gallons. 2 gallons. 2 gallons of water.
Don't you do our boy like that.
I appreciate it. Thank you for correcting me. I got to get it right. But 2 gallons of water a day, but you don't consume it all at once. You just space it out throughout.
Well, Larry, let me say this, because you and I weigh the same. And do you really drink that much water?
I haven't been getting to that point.
Okay. Yeah.
This time around, but it is possible.
And I think when they come up with these, like, you got to drink half your body weight kind of things, man, that's a lot of water. I've done that a couple times, and as I do it, it's like, man, I ain't got time to do nothing because I'm drinking water and peeing.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's your body weight, half your body weight in ounces. So it's 110 ounces for Larry.
But still, that's
still a lot of water.
I got this water bottles. It's 22-ounce water bottles. So that's 6 of those bottles a day. And I can knock that back, but then I don't get a chance to do nothing but, like I said, drink water and pee.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to do it.
But after a certain period of time, if you stay consistent with it, you actually don't pee as much. Because at that point your body done purged.
That's called summertime, when it gets really hot and you're dehydrated.
Perspiration. All right. Let's get it, Kaneem.
Larry, spin that wheel.
He's drinking his water via coffee.
Does that count? There's water in it. There's water in it. I'm just saying. There's water. Does that count?
I'm not gonna take too many more of these shots y'all trying to give me. I'm not gonna do it.
Charcoal versus propane. This is an old man conversation right now.
You didn't
charcoal.
Y'all think that's a versus? Really? That's a versus?
But to me, it's yes. All of it. Give me all of it.
Really?
Nah, I pass on the propane. I have. What am I?
If you want to use your grill quickly, you will go out there and start a whole charcoal fire and let it go and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
bro, that's the only way I'm gonna do it.
It's not. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
To answer Tom's question, though, it's not a quickly thing. You're right. Charcoal takes time. The whole process of lighting and stuff, it takes time. But it's rewarding to me. I like charcoal.
Okay.
But if I'm trying to just cook some hot dogs, I ain't trying to light a charcoal grill. I'm gonna go out there and fire up the propane grill.
All right,
throw some hamburgers
Sam
on
says
there.
the time is
Hey,
David said
I'm gonna give you a
not grilling. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you a secret, Thomas. When you want to grill them hot dogs and hamburgers and you want that smoky flavor, and you using propane, you might well just stay in the house and leave that closed. And just leave that closed. Hey, get you some liquid smoke and do what you. It's about the same thing. You ain't doing no grilling.
You know what? Okay, let me tell you the difference. Burger King.
Have it your way.
Flame broil. I don't go to Burger King anymore because they just did something crazy. But back in the days when you wanted a burger and you had a choice between a Whopper and a Big Mac when you was growing up.
Whopper all day. I Whopper all day. I Whopper
all day, right? Because it's that flame broil flame. That's that propane. Similar.
That's that propane. Right.
It's an open flame.
Same thing.
It's an open flame.
Same thing.
Come on.
I agree with Thomas. I'm with
you. Hey, what fast food restaurant got charcoal? Huh? Come on now. Be reasonable
right.
now with your.
You don't mind the propane for the quickness, but now if you cooking some stuff up, man, give me the charcoal. I'm just saying, if I'm gonna cook some stuff up, you give me charcoal. But also right now, I use my pellet grill more than I use anything.
Oh, see, but that's a whole different look. See, now you went to somewhere else.
Sam said, "Nah, Thomas."
Pellet. I got my pellet grill, and I feel like I'd be cheating the system. I mean, it's nice and clean. It's not messy and everything. You set it and forget. You load your hopper up with the pellets and just walk away. And this is like, man, I should be doing something else with my hands. And it's like, oh well.
Nah, you should just be enjoying that food.
Yeah,
it's coming.
I don't have a pellet grill yet. I'm jealous of y'all, but I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one.
I'm throwing my entry-level pellet grill that I got from Amazon Warehouse or whatever on sale. So Amazon has this like backside. You guys probably know that, where they sell open box stuff, kind of like.
Oh yeah.
And I bought this 4 years ago when I moved out here, brand new, and that thing is still king. And it was an entry level price. I think I got it for like $280, $300, something like that. But it's big. It's a big one, and it's not. You know, typically it costs double that almost. But yeah, you can go find some good deals on Amazon. And
if I got that, it would be for brisket only. Well, I cooked the brisket last summer. When I tell you that brisket was good enough.
Now I do like smoking stuff on charcoal grills. So
there we go.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. You're going to stick with that propane, sir. You're going to stick with that.
No, I'm not a propane. Listen, propane is a fast grill. So
I just know when a zombie apocalypse comes, I'm going to be one of the guys that can start a fire. And it'll go for long periods of time. Because you won't have power anymore. Propane is going to run out. You won't have access to propane, but you have access to natural fuel like wood.
I got wood stacked all up on the backyard,
cutting down pine trees, trying to dry them out. No,
I ain't doing that. I just buy mine by the stack.
David said, He said, when I want a barbecue burger, I go to the park, chop down the tree, let the chips dry for 3 seasons, then cook my meat over the open flame.
That's how they do it.
Worth the wait.
I'm talking about quick food. When it comes to quick food, I will use propane, but most everything else I'm using a different grill.
How much is too much? How much time is too much? All right. Real quick though, before we move on, Thomas, you said something disparagingly about Burger King. What's your beef with Burger King? Because I'm curious. What'd you say? Something happened?
Well, okay. So now when I go to Burger King and I eat a Whopper, for some reason I'm burping it up. Hours later, and is it flavoring or whatever they use now?
Right.
You know, hey, Burger
King.
Long at Burger King, it smells really good all the time because they're pumping that scent out into the public, right? So in Las Vegas out here, they got all these weed shops, right? You roll over by a weed shop, they're pumping weed smoke into the environment. So you walking around smelling weed. And I'm like, man, this is like Burger King. So they got a Burger King right here pumping out scent, and they got a weed store right here pumping out scent. And you're going to get high at this weed store and going right over to Burger King and eating that snack.
It's all part of the plan. It's
all part of the plan.
Organic, the way it works.
I really don't do Burger King anymore because they just don't do things. Burger King
and they're slow. I don't know about y'all, but every time I go to Burger King, I feel like I'm waiting way too long for a fast food spot.
No,
that's everywhere now.
It seems like several Burger Kings I go to, we're waiting like that.
The people there don't know how. They can't think.
Wow!
Have gotten so detailed that they don't allow you. You've heard about the people at the cash register who can't give you change if you change it after they put the number in. They're like, wait a minute, the register says I need to give you this much back. But hold up, I got a dime. It's $7.10. I got a dime, but you've already given me a $10 bill. I need to give you $2.90 back, and I need
I'm I'm gonna defend them. If you had that dime, present that dime at the same time you present your cash.
Yes. That's done. I'm done. Transaction's done, sir.
You and I and everybody on this call right now have grown up with change in your pocket and forgot you had change in your pocket to the last minute. We've always been able to do that. What's different now? How come I can't present a dime to you at the last minute?
The way the system works, I can't reopen this register, so you're gonna have to take change.
No, it's not even about the register's open. It's right in front of your face. Give me
my transaction's done, and I'm pulling the cash out.
$10 bill and 10 cents. My order's $7.10. Give me $3 back.
Sir. I'm at work. You don't run nothing. I'm gonna give you what I
want. There you go. Like, I'm at work, sir.
You still got the card reader right here. Why are you giving cash? A cash transaction takes longer than a card transaction. You already holding my line up.
Right.
Bring out your smartphone. Bring out your smartphone in.
If you didn't want no change, you should have gave me exactly what it cost.
The other day, on Monday,
there we go, Ryan. We're gonna blame it on social media and the internets.
I went to lunch and I paid cash the other day for lunch, and I give them the money, and I'm like, "Where they at with my change?" And I can see them back there both talking, running around like crazy, and they come and they're looking all over like, what do I do? They don't even know what to do with the cash, right? And they come back and I don't have any, change jingles. I have all like singles and whatever.
Right.
They can't find any like quarters or anything. They didn't have any quarters. They didn't have anything. They didn't know what to do, and they didn't know how. Okay, do we take this and what do we do?
They rounded up. They rounded up and said, "There you go."
Rounded it up, sir. Thanks.
I didn't even look at it. It was just hilarious about how they were back there. Like, what do I do with this cash? I don't even know what to do with it. Do we have it changed for this?
Right. He said you should have gave him some Doge coins. That is
hilarious. Hey, I got plenty of those for him too. No,
hey,
if you ain't been on Dogecoin lately, woo-wee.
It's going back up.
That wheel.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation we have to have about investing stocks and all this other stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I got
you're gonna lose and you can win, but oh well. March
Madness. What it say?
Are you ready for March Madness?
Man, yeah. Why you ain't ready for my man? That's one of the best times of the year for sports fans.
It is. I'm still trying to do my homework so I can put a bracket together. I'm striking out.
Yeah, I need to do one too, Larry.
Yeah,
I don't even know who's first in college right now. I don't know where, there's no longer a Pac-10, Pac-12 kind of stuff.
Well, it's the last year. Yeah, after this,
I'm just saying, like, everything just seems so business. I don't even like the idea of watching March Madness anymore because it's like, I don't know. I'm just not into it.
Yeah, March Madness is probably about the purest part of college sports that you can get as far as big time. It's going to be on TV. Of course, you can go to all the rest of them. Okay. Television.
Hey, Kaneen.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to Jeff what is March Madness? He said, "What is March Madness?"
Lord. I love it, Jeff.
So what it is, Jeff? They got 66 teams. College teams from all over the United States that are going to a tournament to see who's going to be the national champion. So with that said, the first one is a play-in. So they got 4 games the first day, and they usually have it on 4 different channels. It's going to be on TBS, TNT, CBS, and CW. So you got 4 different channels that's gonna have all the games on there, and they play from I think 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's all day for a whole week. And if I tell you, it is all, and a lot of people bet on the games because it's small teams versus large, like David versus Goliath. You know, you got some 25-1, 15-1. You put $5, you might can make 100. It just depends on how you looking at it. Some folks don't like to gamble, but I'm a gambler. But anyway, that's what it is, Jim. One of the greatest college events of the year. It's bigger than the national championship, bigger than college football. March Madness is it.
And the upsets, Jeff. That's why it's called Madness.
Oh yeah.
So many upsets that happen during March Madness, and
Cinderella.
So that's what March Madness is. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
makes
sir.
sense. Now I'm 5'4". He says so. I never heard of it. So silly. They forgot to call me. Absolutely. All right.
That's hilarious. Anyway, Larry, spin that wheel.
Yes, sir.
Spinning. They spinning.
Oh yeah.
What we got?
Wow, we're gonna go deep with this. They ain't gonna like this.
Pronouns. Do you use them, and what are yours?
Oh man, y'all gotta define pronouns first. English and grammar was not my strong suit.
You don't know about the pronouns.
They
I'm about to listen though.
They, them, he.
They, them.
Oh, I use them pretty frequently. You one of them. Okay.
Right.
I use that pretty frequently.
Many. Yeah.
All right, so I don't use pronouns because you know, if I'm talking to somebody,
right,
and they decide that they want to be called something, then I'll honor that. But I'm not gonna come in with, you know, the assumption that you're anything else other than what I'm looking at. You know, not to be disrespectful, and I don't like pronouns being used toward me. I don't like being called a cisgender person or anything like that. Like
who? What? You know, repeat that one more time, bro.
Cisgender. I'm gonna need you to Google.
CI something.
Cis. Yes. CIS. Gender. Yes.
Cisgender. I can look it up. But anyways, like, to each his own. Do you? I always say that. Do you, boo-boo. Let me do me. There's no problem. Don't be mad at me. Don't cancel me because I want to be me.
Right.
You know, do you, and it's fine.
So
I still don't understand they.
Worries about that.
They
so what do you mean,
has always been plural.
So
and so
right. They and them. Yeah.
That confuses me.
But Thomas,
like, they who? They.
Thomas, I was at the movie theaters the other day, and you know they had the plethora of men's bathrooms and women's bathrooms.
Okay.
And when I looked off to the right, I saw the they bathroom. It was the gender neutral. So I was like, what? So they put in an extra set of bathrooms to entertain they.
My pronoun superior exalted one.
Oh gosh.
You can add pronouns into stuff, and it's like,
yeah, okay, I don't use them.
If that's where you're going with society, go there, but don't be mad at me.
I identify as them because I got them hands.
Yeah, you one of them. Okay, all right. I guess it depends on what context you put it in.
Right. Yeah, that's wild. What's up,
Larry?
Yes, sir.
Spin that wheel.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to some juicy ones now.
What it say?
Oh man.
Oh, it's Kaneem. What Kaneem has to say.
2 minutes, Kaneem.
Oh, snap. Oh, they gave me the isolation. Hold on, let me get my stuff out here.
It ain't rotating.
It ain't rotating.
Yeah, I don't know. My phone do what it want. It do what it want. But, so today is Friday. It's the weekend. What I'm doing tomorrow? Not. It's supposed to rain all day in the morning. That's right. I'm supposed to be doing something. But anyway, Sunday, I'm be out there in the yard. I ain't going to church this Sunday. I'm going to pass this Sunday. But I'm gonna be doing yard work.
Come on, brother.
My shrubs. No, I'm saying. I mean, it's not gonna happen this Sunday. That's what I got other things to do. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna do some praise, but it's gonna be at the house in my living room. But other than that, go outside, get the rest of these leaves. I'm gonna manicure my shrubs and edge up my grass and all that good stuff. I might open the pool since we got all this warm weather. I might open the pool and try to get it adjusted so it'll be open early this year instead of late like last year. But other than that, that's a hater in the gallery, y'all. I don't know why they. I mean, it said 2 minutes with Kaneem, and we still got the gallery just peanuts. Anyway, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do.
We must have invited him over for a pool party, but the pool wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready last year because we were supposed to have a couples day, just hang out, chill, enjoy it, and all this, and the pool wasn't ready, so we had to skip it. And
there's a peanut gallery for you.
But yeah, so I'm gonna try to have it right this year because I want everybody to enjoy and just trip out and chill.
There you go. There it is.
There you go.
But Larry, spin that wheel.
Yes, sir. It's spinning. It's going round and round. Oh, snap.
He said, he said, so does the pool really need to be ready for black people pool party? Black folks swim. Please stop.
I don't want to get my hair wet. I don't want to get my hair wet.
And get in the boat.
Yeah.
My wife swims. Kaneem's wife jumps
all right.
in.
My wife.
My bad.
I was like, let me get my two.
Read the comments because I'm still trying to figure out 2 minutes with Thomas what I'm going to talk about. I think I'm going to talk about mission. You know, lately what's been happening in my mind and my heart is that people haven't taken missions seriously. Like when we talk about mission work, and if I'm talking about missions right now, we're talking about going overseas or going to help the people that are so needy and all these other things. But we're not looking at the missions that we have right here locally near us. And so for me, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. And if you're a believer in Jesus Christ and you say you believe in Jesus Christ, then you should be on mission to learn how to engage your community, to learn how to engage people for the sake of the gospel. Because the reality is, you know, we talk a lot about the madness and the mess that we see in this world. And for a lot of people, they're out there struggling. And, you know, if you're struggling and you have the same madness and all these other things in this world and, you know, no one to connect to, you have no faith, no anything, then that can be very hard on people. So a lot of times we're not out here to save people, but we do need to be on mission minded that people matter. You know, in the Bible, it talks about how, you know, the person leaves the 99 sheep and goes after the one. A lot of times we want to stay in the flock. We want to stay with the 99. We want to, you know, this is where I'm comfortable at. I don't want to go get the one because that makes me uncomfortable. But a lot of times we just need to remember there are people out there that need someone like us to just show up, you know, and go look for them. Because we got to remember at all times, we were the one at one times in our lives. So don't get to the point where you get so comfortable in life you forget that there are people out there that need someone to come and look out for them and to be on mission for them. If you see little kids out there need to pull their pants, to you know, to learn why they need to pull up their pants. So.
Absolutely.
He tried to shortcut you, Thomas. He doing too much.
Yeah.
Hit the wrong button. My bad.
He wanted to AI me.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 10 o'clock. What a joke said.
Oh, is it 10 o'clock already? Is it time to go? It can't be time to go.
Yo,
all right, we're gonna shut the wheel down.
Kaneem, which days are the strongest?
Oh man, here we go. is in the spirit of Brian McCord. What day is the longest now, bro?
The days that's the strongest is Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays.
Wah 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 wah. Hey, Kenny. What animal has more lives than a cat?
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
What animal has more lives than a cat? A frog.
You got me, brother.
A frog, because it croaks every day.
Nice.
I mean, I could tell a joke about a pizza, but it's a little cheesy.
I like large cheesies.
Hey, y'all asked for this. Y'all know that, BOL. Y'all asked for this. Next joke.
Which bear is the most condescending? A pan.
Oh, he's
yeah, think of that. Think on it.
I'm talking about he reached all the way back there.
Yeah, I'm currently reading a book about do-it-yourself house construction. It's by Bill Jerome Holmes.
Bill Jerome Holmes. All right.
He really laughing like that was hilarious. He really laughing.
Hold on.
Yeah. Why do people always take an extra pair of socks when golfing?
Wow.
They don't want a hole in one.
Wow.
What did the 0 say to the 8? That belt looks good on you.
Goodbye.
What did the 0 say to the 8? Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Took me a while to get that one.
That was too
I wanted
serious,
to buy
man.
a pair of camouflage pants, but I couldn't find any. Nah.
Okay. Hey, give me one more before I go, man.
All right. Why do astronauts use Linux?
Linux?
Yeah, Linux, the operating system.
Operating system.
Oh.
Why?
Because they can't open windows in space.
Look, he's cracking up. That's one of them geek jokes, Kaneen. That's a straight up geek joke right there. Hey, what's the smartest insect you know? The smartest insect you know?
What's that?
Spiders, because they know everything on the web.
You gotta get that one.
Kaneen, wait up. Kaneen.
That's falling for y'all. That's falling.
Time flies like an arrow, and fruit flies like a banana.
988. You or someone you love is having a mental health crisis. Make sure you dial 988, or just come check us out. We'll bring you up. We'll make you smile. We look forward to see you guys next week.
You know, the wedding was so emotional. Even the cake was in tears.
Three tier.
I had to think about it. Yeah, it took me a minute. I was like,
get there.
I was like, why? What? Oh,
what? All right. So let me throw this up there. Jeff says, "Where do fruits go on vacation?" He said, Paris. All right. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same channel. He said, "What do you call?"
My bad.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, brother. We compete. What do you call a poor Santa Claus? Saint Nicholas. All right. So we look forward to seeing you guys. Same time, same channel. Stay safe. Make good choices. We will see you next week. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. If all hearts and minds are clear, I think that's it. We're done. Appreciate you. It's been a great week. As I talk and find my thing, let's go. All right. We'll see you. Peace out.
It's been a long time. I remember